All right, hello Knights. My name is Ryan. I have been playing Hollow Knight since February 2022. I actually started playing it because my brother was. And I'll tell you what, this is a video about my epic ascent to the Pantheon of Hollownest, one of the hardest things in gaming, for sure. Here's a couple pictures. We're gonna have a commentary. There is no script. This is unscripted. I have right now my two sons with me. They're gonna provide some commentary. Who do I have?
My name is Weston, and little guy is Hunter. Hunter,
yeah.
You can talk.
Anyway, like I said, this is just a commentary. It's going to be throughout the whole video of the ascent through Pantheon of Hollownest. I've done everything this game has to offer, except the Pantheon of Hollownest, and it's pretty epic. So we're gonna get going here pretty soon. Thanks for watching, and yeah, I think we're starting here, right?
Can I talk to Dad? Yeah. Okay.
All right, so real quick, you guys can butt in. This is just me looking at my tablet in Hall of Gods. I'm over halfway radiant on everything, so obviously I can try more radiant stuff later. This is another proud achievement, getting all the bindings, getting up to 2 of these special bindings, which gives me 4 lifeblood masks in each save point. I got 2 bindings on Pantheon of the Night, and then the Sage, Artist, and all that. So there's my bindings that I got. So, yeah, going on up.
This is mine and Hunter's first time seeing him do the beginning, because he yelled very loud and he was like,
I was like, come on down.
Yeah,
I'm at the absolute radiance. Okay, so a little it's not the most obvious of choices. I got Unbreakable Strength and Shaman Stone because that gives me my maxed out nail strength and my maxed out spell strength. Now, I like my minion build because when I'm not doing anything, my minions should be able to inflict damage. Now, I have done a lot of, obviously this is a joke, I am not doing all 4. That would be insane. I'm sure some people have done that. I have tried the Pantheon of Hollownest before with different charms, so Quick Slash and Mark of Pride, and you just go to town on some of these bosses. But I like my minion build, so this is going to be a minion build throughout. Okay, just disclaimer, the Vengefly King, I was just rushing. I totally could have avoided a lot of attacks. This is probably, I would say, what do you think, my 12th time trying the Pantheon of Hollownest?
No, more.
More?
You've definitely tried it more than
I made it to the Absolute Radiance, and so I was able to practice the Absolute Radiance, in the Hall of Gods, and I've only beat the Absolute Radiance 3 times. I've been trying the Absolute Radiance a lot, just practicing. In the practice of the Hall of Gods, I was only able to beat the Absolute Radiance 3 times. And so what I've been doing is just playing the Pantheon of Hollownest and just going through it. So the reason why I don't care, especially at the beginning, losing a lot of masks, is because I know these guys are easy. I will have chance to heal, and at the benches, I'm gonna have 4 lifeblood masks. Yeah, sure, what do you want to say?
Okay, so just...
Gruzmother was a piece cake, dude.
Yeah, Hunter is shy, and...
No, I'm not. I
Okay.
just don't know what to say.
Also, I'm just gonna say I've probably beat maybe probably 10 bosses on Radiant, but I've never beat Pure Vessel, Nightmare King Grim, Absolute Radiance.
At all.
At all. I haven't even beat them on team. Or, what's his face? Grey Prince Lord.
Well, we're gonna talk about Great Prince Zelt later. He's a thorn in my side. I wish I never would have rescued him and fought him before this.
Well, you don't have. Well, it's okay if you rescue him in Green Path because deepness.
Well, he's in Deep Mist, yeah. Anyway, as you can see, I'm just going to town on these beginning bosses. Somewhat, if you've seen these bosses before, they can be kind of just boring. Here,
it's the hardest boss in the game.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
The Massive Moss Charger gets me a couple times because I don't have Quick Slash, right? So I don't have Quick Slash, so it hits me.
And you don't have one.
You're right, and I don't have long nail. Now, like I said before, I honestly could care less if I get hit right now.
Wait, you just beat the hardest boss in the game.
I did, because I'm literally just trying to blitz it. Like,
Dad, now
yeah, hold on. With all the times I've done this, I am just wanting to get to the end as quick as possible, right? The one reason why Pantheon of Hollownest is one of the hardest things in all of gaming is because you have 45 to 50 minutes of bosses, depending on your play style. I'll take my time on some of my bosses, but then you have one of the hardest bosses of all time at the end. So it's not just beating the boss, like I did 3 times after practice. You have, what, 1 chance.
Yeah.
1 chance at the end of this 45 minutes. And if you don't do it, you're done.
Yeah, and it's not like 45 minutes of Gruz Mother. It's 45. Well, the beginning is really easy, but like when you get past Paintmaster Sheo, it gets hard because
No, it doesn't. For me, it doesn't get tricky until after regular Grim Troop. Who's my boy? I'm going to talk about Grim too.
I haven't beat Pantheon of the Sage when I.
And the Mantis Lords are dad's girls.
Yep.
Well, the middle.
Here's Gorb. Gorb I'm just toying with.
Yeah,
just
now
like,
can I
all right.
talk?
Okay, what do you want to say? Hunter?
I can beat 12 9 radiant. I can also
Bye, Gorb.
massive boss charges.
I am Gorb.
Well, I can also beat
Yeah,
Hornet.
Dungy boy.
I can also beat Hornet Ranger.
This is my favorite boss in the game. Just to let you know.
Dung boy. He did give me the most OP charm in the game.
But I can't beat Dungeon
Defender's
without
Crest.
Defender. Yeah, Defender's Crest really helps on Vengefly King, on Radiant. You can just
Actually, I
that.
think I used Defender's Crest against Great Prince Zote. Spoiler alert. Let me check. I'll show you guys my build. There's a couple strategies that I have because Great Prince I'll either destroy or he'll destroy me. It's insane the difference. There's the most
Well, at least
inconsistent
Well, at
play.
least Dad had the delicate flowers so the gods could see.
Oh, yeah, I know. You'll see. We'll see at the end. We'll see what happens. Dung Boy, yep, that didn't take long. Who's
Like,
next?
this is kind of an annoying boss.
Yeah,
He's so easy though.
it's just,
It's
and
the
everything on
ghosts.
Pantheon of the Hollownest is the harder variant. So it's like, how can I describe it? If you're in the Hall of Gods, it's not attuned. If you go to Ascended, some of the backgrounds in the environment changes. So, but the strength and the hit points, I think if that's right, stays the same. So for example, if I was going to play Soul Warrior on Ascended in the Hall of Gods, that would be showing up and Soul Warrior would be stronger, but he's his normal attuned strength. All right, fighting Tisso. And I actually, that was my first time ever going right up to Tisso and then Brooding Malik smashing me. I don't understand why I didn't get smashed.
Hey,
but-
Dad. Wait, one time did you walk up and like where Tissa was, and then when Broody Malik came down, did you get hit?
Oh, that just happened. Yeah. So anyway, destroy Brooding Malik. He's a doofus.
I mean, he can be.
He's so annoying.
See, that's why with my charm combo right now, Unbreakable Strength, Shaman Stone. So my nail and my spells are top tier. And then I like to have, what was the grub? Not grub or fly.
Grub Song.
Grub Song, because any damage I take gives me soul. And then my Weaverlings, when they attack, they give me soul. Dude, I just destroyed him. It was quick. Okay.
And Grin is just.
This is another example of me just not caring about my health, because there is a bench at the very next, and I'm going to obviously replenish all my soul, get my masks. So here I'm just going full assault, not even being defensive. It's complete offense right now, just because I want to get it done with. I want it to be fast. And we've seen speedrunners, we've watched YouTube videos, and there's a couple of YouTube people I want to give a shout out at the end of this that we've watched. Any Hollow Knight community will know who these 3 people are. But anyway, yeah, I got down to 2 masks there, which is kind of scary.
And
But
look
it was
how
just-
much money he has!
Oh yeah, 13,000. Yeah, that's all right. But I was able to get all of them. I can't spend anything else on Geo right now. Well, because my main account is all done. All right, so keep the same charms. Yep.
Yep. Okay.
I don't change them until after the first Grim, my boy Grim, who's the best boss of all time.
I don't think I.
So there's my 4 Lifeblood masks, and I got those 4 because I beat what? A 10 bindings.
Yeah,
Right? No,
boy.
12.
Wait,
3,
no.
4, 5,
8.
6, 7,
Yeah, boy.
8. No.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah,
10. 12! Wow. 12 bindings I got. So I was able to get 4 Lifeblood masks, which definitely helped later. Obviously, at the beginning, I don't really care if I lose my Lifeblood mask, because once again, it's just, I think I get through the next couple stages, very fast.
I mean, I can only beat 3 bosses on Radiant.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I can only beat 3.
I thought you could only be 2.
Well, yeah, 2.
Yeah, 2. Because
All right,
you
who's
can't
next?
beat, like,
Well, I can't beat 1.
Oh my gosh.
Crystal.
Watch how this, what is this, 20 seconds?
I-
Well,
beat
wait,
this
no,
boss on Radiant.
I can beat Crystal Guardian on Radiant.
So just hit,
Hold on, we're done.
dash through. Oh, that wasn't even 20 seconds. I think. Oh, that was so annoying when he still dies. If he calls down the crystal lasers, you still get hit after he's gone. That's annoying. This I think goes really fast because I just go. Now this is Soul Master. Soul Tyrant. You're gonna see this later on.
hard.
I take my time because I want to keep as many masks as possible because that starts the section with Great Prince Zod.
And
Yes.
That's
and
later
like
on.
Soul Master and Soul Tyrant, it's similar to False Knight and Failed Champion, where they technically have nearly the same moveset, but somehow Team Cherry made it to where there's such a gap in difficulty. False Knight, easiest boss in the game, nearly, and Failed Champion.
And
is
it's
like,
funny, Failed Champion is
so hard.
the third to last boss before Absolute Radiance,
Yeah.
because it's Failed Champion, Nightmare, Pure Vessel, then Abzurad.
Well, and
We'll see what happens when we get there.
Well, and Pantheon of Hollownest is basically 4.
So yeah, piece of cake. I just use my soul like crazy.
I haven't beat that boss on Radiant, but when I was doing second Pantheon, I beat him without getting.
Okay. Oh my gosh. I don't know who else has played up the Blobbles. Hate them. They're just so.
annoying.
My goal is to use spells and try to hit them at the same time, so they have equal
Wait,
amount of health.
have you beat them on Radiant
I have
yet?
not beat them
I
on
beat
Radiant
them on
yet,
Ascended.
no. Ascended. I beat every boss on Ascended except for Abzurad.
He's beat
And then-
He's beat Nightmare King Grim on Radiant. You
Yes,
guys.
I have beat my favorite boss of all time, of any game of all time, is Grim. Both versions, regular Troop Master and then Nightmare. And I have beat both of them on Radiant.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
you'll
yeah,
see what
yeah.
happens later on with Nightmare King Grim. It's insane.
so sick. No
Oh my
spoilers,
gosh.
Hunter. No spoilers.
There's my girls here.
Yeah, your girl.
Sisters of the Battle.
No, it's Mantis Lords, dude. This is the first time I've ever done Pantheon of Hollownest. I don't know what's going to happen. Just kidding.
Yeah, it is Sisters of Battle.
So here, it's just kind of the same. I am just trying to just get this going, right? I've probably done Pantheon of Hollownest 15 times. Made it to Absolute Radiance, obviously,
Like
a
five,
few times.
5 maybe. 4 or 5.
The last, I'm just going to say it, the last 2 times I've done the Pantheon of Hollownest, Great Prince Zod killed me.
Oh,
Last 2
he's
times.
so annoying.
Imagine getting there through all of this. Oh, this is the first time I've seen that. They
Yeah, where they do it.
on the both on the wall. I was like, what?
Yeah, I thought.
They get me down a little bit here. I mean, obviously I knew I was gonna beat them, but Sisters of Battle is tricky. I mean, look at those, the 3 of them just going to town.
And like, so I have gotten kind of good at this boss. I beat them on Ascended, but they're so fun. It's just such a fun.
It's
boss
a fun fight.
I mean, I can beat them on.
My goal here is, when they're on opposite, do a Abyss Shriek up and then get the heck out of there because he's gonna come on down.
Yeah.
We're not really talking about the bosses. We're just kind of a general commentary, which is fine. But I'm sure that'll come later on with the harder bosses.
I can beat Dorb and Holly.
And like this boss, this boss, you need to use 101% of your brain power when they're all 3 there because they're so fast.
All right, well, there is section number 2.
Hey,
Gotta get
Dad.
your lifeblood.
Can I talk now?
Do me a favor real quick. on the dog crate upstairs is my
Oh, yeah,
boss
yeah,
list.
yeah,
Go
yeah.
get that. Thank
Dad,
you.
can I talk now?
Yeah, what do you want to say?
I don't know.
You
I
don't
gotta-
know what you want to say.
Yeah, I just gotta think of.
I'll tell you what, having the 4 lifeblood masks really helps. And it's definitely, people are like, oh, you should do it without it. No way. I mean, there's speedrunners that use it. It's not any form of cheating. You actually have to work hard to get those lifeblood masks. If you know how to get them, you have to do all these certain bindings, like your nail is weaker, you can't use charms at all. You only have 4 masks, and you have to beat these different pantheons that are before this one.
I mean, my dad can't beat Marmo on Radiant, but my brother can.
Yeah, I was gonna say that. I beat this boss on Radiant, but he hasn't.
Well, I haven't tried it, so.
Well, I haven't tried it either.
Anyway, so these bosses, this round goes super fast. This section, I just blaze by, and I destroy Paintmaster Shadow.
It's Marmu, Fluke Marm.
Oh, watch this! I'm just like, you know what? I don't even care. Let's get this over with.
So
This
annoying.
lasted what? 10 seconds?
Oh my gosh, I beat this boss on Radiant.
Well, duh.
But
Oh,
I
but
think we all
Dad
have.
can't.
I don't know why the next boss is Broken Vessel. I always have. This one's easy, but Lost Kin, his dream version, I've always had a hard time against these bosses. I
Not
don't
me.
know why.
Not me.
There are some bosses where, like Nightmare King Grim, where I'm like, I can do in my sleep and Radiant.
Yeah.
But, you know, especially Lost Kin, I'm like, ugh. I think it's because I'm not patient. I just want to blast these guys. Like, I'm trying to blast Broken Vessel right now.
Like, I beat
Hey,
Lost
Dad.
Kin on Radiant because you can cheese Lost Kin, and I've beat Broken Vessel on Ascended.
What,
Dad.
Hunter?
Have you beat Lost Kin on Radiant yet?
Yes, I have, because I cheesed him.
I know.
Wait, you cheesed?
But not Broken Vessel.
No, not Broken.
Galleon's kind of annoying. I hate that axe of his. It sometimes it defies physics. It doesn't not where it's supposed to go. Now these little gold saws, whatever they are, they do follow a path.
Yeah.
But Galleon is there you go. That was
He's
so
so
easy.
easy because he doesn't have like any health.
And then I just destroy.
I mean,
I just go full assault again. I keep wanting to say this is a deep cut, full frontal assault. If anyone is a Ratchet and Clank fan back in the day, that was a title of one of their games. I keep wanting to say full frontal assault, but that's a joke. Full assault. Frontal assault, that's what it is, I think, right? I don't know. Anyway, no, I just go complete offense on Sheo, just to get him done. Because once again, knowing that there's a bench after this.
And for whatever reason, I Paintmaster Sheo is easier than the brothers.
I think so, because you only have to deal with one of them.
And like Winged Nosk is easier than.
I believe, and we'll get there, I believe Winged Nosk is easier than regular Nosk.
Well, Nosk is a spider.
Oh, do you guys notice how I like bow and raise my head?
Yeah.
Each of these? I'm bowing and raising my head. to each
That's
one.
what I did.
I mean, Dad. Hive Knight isn't hard. He's just tricky.
Yeah.
Hive Knight's fun. I like that boss.
I'm not really talking about how to beat certain bosses. I can sure do that later on when some of the bosses take me a little longer because there's more strategy. There are a ton of YouTube videos on how to beat these bosses. And I've watched a few of them just to see, how they do it and everything. But yeah, it's not really a how-to. It's just more, like I said, a general commentary. Now, one thing about each of these bosses that I've kind of pride myself in is just you have to know. Like, it's almost like you have to memorize these bosses. Hive Knight, I mean, I'm getting destroyed. He just took 3 of my lifeblood masks, 4 of them now, and I'm still in the mode of just fully offensive. Like, I'm just going straight offense because I want to go fast at the beginning. Because I'll tell you right now, if you guys might see the length of this entire YouTube video, this is not a speed run, especially towards the end. I try to go fast at the beginning, but yeah, here I mean, strategy: hit him, dodge the gold things coming down, use Abyss Shriek if you want. I try to save my soul every once in a while. There, I kind of wasted it there. I save my soul, especially for the harder bosses, as much as I can.
I mean, Dad kept on trying to beat Pantheon of Hollownest.
I know I did. I kept trying it. This is, yeah, we'll see. If I make it when I make it to Absolute Radiance, I feel good about it. This will be probably my 5th time actually making it to Absrad after Pantheon of Hollownest. Now, obviously, I've practiced him a bunch the last probably 2 or 3 weeks. I was able to practice him. All right, Collector, a super annoying boss. You gotta follow his patterns here. Like, I always try to see where the smoke's coming down, hit the little minions, and then he does a perfect jump where he jumps right over you. And you just try to hit him a bunch of times. You'll see something towards the end of the fight, a bunch of glass jars are gonna be falling down. And that's when I'll use, my spells to get rid of those minions so I don't have to worry about them. I did beat Collector on Radiant also. See, like right now, it's going like crazy.
Yeah, this is like his worst that he.
Who's next? Oh yeah, God Tamer's next.
God Tamer. He is
We
such
are
an annoying boss.
halfway done.
God Tamer.
All right, Collector, piece of cake. And I once again, knowing God Tamer's easy for me, and then my boy Grim, who I beat on Radiant. Like, I'm not too worried about my masks right now. So here, watch out. After he rolls, he's gonna go straight to where you're at. So you want to move there. The infection bubbles he'll spit at you, and you don't have to go for the pink dude who's swording you. You just got to destroy the big, huge bug, whatever that is, the beast. The beast.
This dude is God Tamer.
There. So once again, with my build now, like my spells are at max strength, and my nail is, even though it's not quick slash, it's not Mark of Pride or long nail, I still like having my minion build right now. So I can go on and on and on and on about Troop Master Grimm and the music. If you remember the beginning of this video, in the background I had the theme, the Troop Master theme. I've listened to that song so much. It is so
gets annoying
epic.
after a while.
I'll just listen to it cleaning the house. I don't know what it is about Grimm, both Troop Master and Nightmare. I relax when I play these guys, these two, both Grimms. It's just so fun. Grimm's not that hard of a boss if you know what to do, but Nightmare King Grimm is technically the 2nd hardest boss in the game, and I'll do that. I can do that with my eyes closed. I'm not bragging or anything. It's just like I love these bosses. Some bosses give me a hard time. Grimm is one of those to where I'm just like, oh man, I'm invigorated.
No, but it's incredible because like Nightmare King Grimm, he can do it in his sleep, and then an easier boss, let's say just Failed Champion,
It gives me a hard time too.
he always gives you a hard time, yeah. And like Oblobbles.
Yeah, the Oblobbles. Yep, there you go.
Like that
Easy.
You did that. Only get hit once? What?
I think, yeah. That's because I was Russian.
And there's a sick clutch.
All right, so okay. This is where I change my charms because of Umu. I have lost against Umu in the Pantheon of Hollownest with Grimchild and the Weaverlings. Because what happens is that the squids, the exploding squids that come on up, and you'll see this later, they will kill those at the bottom, and then without me knowing, I'll get an explosion in my back and not even knowing that it's coming. So I changed, like you just saw, this charm just for this section. I change it. For Watcher Knights, Umu, Winged Nosk, Sly, and Hornet. It's actually, this charm build is perfect for this section because for Sly too, I've always wanted as long of a nail as possible against Sly. So what is it? Strength, Mark of Pride long nail, which really gets my nail
it's
long.
75%.
And then what, a Shaman Stone it was still, right? Yeah. Watcher Knights.
Because like Watcher Knights and Hornet Sentinel are a piece of cake.
I remember Ryaelia, way back in the day, when we were talking about Steel Soul. He says, yes, the Watcher Knights are a Steel Soul Ruiner. And a little FYI, I did beat Steel Soul. I got 110% on my Steel Soul account. Oh, 111%, that's right. I got 111% on Steel Soul. Shout out to my brother. I told him, and my brother is the one that started playing Hollow Knight even before me. And I was like, yeah, dude, I got 111% on Steel Soul. And he was joking. He was like, wow, casually does Steel Soul on Hollow Knight. And I did it with the first try. I got 111% first try. Did not die and restart. 111% on Steel Soul. So anyway, the Watcher Knights, yeah, they're. I remember fighting them for the first time, even my normal account. I had to use my Dream Gate probably 50 times till I finally beat Watcher Knights to get one of the Dreamers up there. I mean, that's when I first started playing the game too. Watcher Knights follow a very specific pattern. They'll slap you right there. Try to hit them a couple times. After that, they'll either roll straight, try to get a hit in. They'll roll straight. They always go across the board there. Slap them there. I think that's it. And then they'll do what you saw earlier, the bouncing. Is Umu next? Okay, this is the number one reason why I had to change my charm list. Because I want to be in complete control when the squids come up. Umu is a terrible boss. I hate Umu.
Second worst boss in the
Terrible, stupid boss. Not necessarily hard, very annoying, and with the previous build that I have with Grimchild and Weaverlings, I was not in control of the exploding squids that come up. And that is not good.
Because Grim would like hit the squids when he does.
Yes, the Weaverlings would hit those squids right there off from what I saw. I can't believe that didn't hit them. Off from what I saw, and then the squids would come up and explode me, and then I would die. Phew, that was pretty clutch. I think I hit him twice there. Okay, I believe this is going to be the end of the fight right here. I time it perfect, slap it. See what I mean about having long nail and stuff. I want to be in control of how I got those. So that actually how many masks did I lose? One? Or did I don't think I even lost anything on that one. All right, Winged. Used to give me a hard time.
But he's so easy.
Now that I've gotten used to him, you know, I'm not even afraid to use my soul on him. Before I was like, man, I got to save as much soul as possible for Sly. And Sly, I actually don't use a lot of spells at all. I just use a lot of my nail. Wing Nosk, that's kind of tricky to avoid. I start using my spells here just to hurry up the fight.
And like I thought about this, and you know how he scoops down, he like dives down. It kind of reminds me of Vengefly. So whenever I do this boss, because it's not the easiest boss, I always think you're just fighting a buffed up Vengefly king.
Kinda.
Because I mean.
Yeah, that's right. That's kind of tricky when he goes up there. That's always tricky. You got to find the gap, and then you know he's going to be coming there soon. And he gives you this free soul. Like when you're running out of soul, the orange balls that come out there, it's like, oh hey, thanks for the soul right there, bud.
You got hitless. You should try.
I did it hitless again.
You
wow.
can cheese it, but it's kind of.
There's a few of these I did hitless. Sly used to give me a very hard time. Also, obviously, right when you first play a boss, it's going to give you a hard time. And I was greedy right there. I don't know why I did that, but this is one of those bosses that, I'm careful, right? I know that Hornet Sentinel is next, and if I'm not careful, and if I'm greedy, it can end my run. So Sly's one of those ones that I'll give a little respect to, but I mean, so I'm not gonna completely offensive rush him. He does have that charge up move that takes 2 masks. Little spin here, and then pogo, hit. That's his main move that he does right there, and on the third move he's gonna spin up. Oh, he hit me there, so
His last phase is what killed me.
The last phase used to be obviously super hard for me, but there's a little pattern that you follow. Just try to, and I'll show it to you. You stay in the middle, and whatever side he's coming in on last, you go to the opposite side and then try to hit him. It's pretty easy. Pogo.
And he's a fun boss too.
He's kind of fun. All right, so this is what I meant. He's so sporadic right now. You kind of stay towards the middle, and then see where he's coming from, and then you go opposite, just like that. And it's not always kind of coming from different directions. You see how, boom, okay, he hit me there, which is fine. Hit me there, oh jeez, I remember that. And then, boom, good. Yeah, you just avoid where he's going. Stay in the middle. You don't want to get caught towards the end, towards the wall, because then you have nowhere to go. And in my mind, I know Hornet is next, and if I have full health and spells, that Hornet Sentinel, who's potentially a hard boss, you know, when you're first fighting her, I know this is gonna go my way. Like, it's fine.
I beat her. She's alright.
If you get used to her movements, she is way faster than Hornet Protector.
And when I was a noob, Hornet took me forever. Hornet took me like 3 minutes to beat. Remember in Green Path, I was just like sweating on Hornet, and I would never beat her because I was a noob.
So I healed there just for the heck of it, just so you know I can relax. Because I think I'm gonna go full offensive here pretty soon because I know she's near her limit. I just attack. I have plenty of health, so I think I go pretty nuts here. I don't care if I get hit because I know there's a bench next. Yep, there you go. Okay, believe it or not, this is kind of, you know, potential controversy. I go back to my minion build for this because it's you know, a couple bosses that I can, you know, have success with.
Oh, these are easier bosses.
Well, yeah, so I go back to my minion build. Now I still have Unbreakable Strength and Shaman, so my nail and my spells are at max power. I do like getting the soul from the Weaverlings and obviously my boy Grimchild. And obviously I'm still going back to get my 4 Lifeblood Masks. Which, man, I was happy with 3, and I tried more bindings and I actually did it. I couldn't believe it. So next fight is, oh yeah, Enraged. So you just got to be careful. You can't be too terribly greedy because each hit is 2 masks. I think I do get hit once. Yep. What did I just say? Oh yeah, piece of cake. That's why I love having Unbreakable Strength. I mean, your nail, because obviously it's fully strong from, you know, the Pale Lore that I got in the normal game, and then with Unbreakable Strength, it is just insanely strong.
Enraged Guardian is just 20 minutes of intense fighting.
20 minutes?
Or 20 seconds.
20 seconds, yeah. So, once again, Lost Kin, you know, it's kind of, you know, for me, you know, I can beat him. Like, I beat him on Ascended, no problem. But it's just, if I'm not concentrating, I'll get destroyed by him.
I can't beat him on Ascended without choosing him, but I can beat him.
So I'll say this towards the end. A couple of YouTube shout-outs here. Ryaelia, Quinn Bobin, and Fireborn. We've watched a lot of their videos. You know, they're good. Entertaining a lot. Informative a lot. There you go. So I kind of lost more masks than I wanted to on this dude. So obviously I'm at full health because I was able to rejuvenate. No eyes. Oh my gosh. Usually when I'm at this point in the Pantheon of Hollownest, stupid ghost got me. When I'm at this point of the Pantheon, I go really slow against No Eyes because I need full health. I want full health after this, after I beat her.
The next boss after this is really easy.
Yeah, well, Traitor Lord. Now, I actually beat No Eyes pretty quick. I think it's because I'm using a lot of my spells. Because usually I don't use a lot of spells against her, but I did now because I know Traitor Lord's next. I get kind of lucky here. I heal, right? I heal and the dude goes under me.
Oh.
Yeah. So obviously when she's near her limit, the ghosts are going to be way there. And I kind of just wait to have her come to me. I'm not going down to the right, like where she was at over there. I'm not even risking it. I was on those 2 platforms the whole time. I'm like Markov coming up. Ugh. Traitor Lord, 20 seconds-ish.
Really?
Very intense. Each, if he gets you with that claw, it is 2 masks. I just hit, jump over him. Either I jump over him or I jump to the side. I jumped over him there. I jumped to the side there. And he's going to do the call. Yeah, just dash through those. Hit. Don't get too terribly greedy if you don't have quick slash. Maybe you'll get 2 hits in. Yeah, see, that's why I love my minion build. I'm jumping and they're attacking and giving me soul. So here I am, full health, full soul. And with White Defender coming up, I know I'm going to win this, no problem. Yeah, he can be tricky.
One of my favorites.
He gets me a couple times, but you know, I heal. You know, I never want to risk it, right? I know I'm going to beat him, but you can't take any of these upcoming bosses for granted. Because even if you do beat him, you always need to be thinking of the next boss. Like, who's the next boss?
The next boss is a bench.
And yeah, the next boss is a bench. So that, you know, I'm fine with White Defender, but we're talking, this is the end game now. So after White Defender,
it's the 7 really hard.
This is a Marvel reference, even though I'm a DC guy. You know, Justice League, Zack Snyder's Justice League. There you go. You got to finish it. I always remember when Iron Man says we're in the end game now. So after I beat White Defender, whenever I've tried Pantheon of Hollownest, you know, in my failures of Pantheon of Hollownest, I'm always thinking we're in the end game. This is the end game.
Because after this, it's, can I say it?
The next boss? Yeah. Yeah.
After this is Soul Tyrant and Markoth.
And then Great Prince, we'll stop right there. Well, yeah, don't say anything else. Yeah, Dungy Boy, it's just harder, you know, quicker versions of his earlier moves. He is stronger. I still have plenty of health. I've got some soul and some spells to give him. And you know, there you go. The reason why, once again, I like my minion build is because I can relax to the side and my Weaverlings or Grim are still giving them some small damage. Now, we're in the end game. I do change. Okay, I change my charms specifically just for Zote.
Yeah.
Of all these charms here, these are only for dumb Grey Prince Zote the Mighty. All right, I get rid of Shaman Stone. Strength I want.
Well, obviously.
I am going to get, I take my time because I'm thinking about it. Unbreakable Heart, I need my health. I need my health. Quick Slash.
Yes, sir. Best charming game.
And then Stalwart Shell because I'm invincible a little longer. And then here I am. I'm pulling out the Defender's Crest.
Defender's Crest. You should have done Wayward Compass.
I've seen some people do Thorns of Agony there, but I just like Defender's Crest.
Thorns of Agony is cringe. How bad
So
it is.
the only reason I have this specific build is for Zote. Now, Unbreakable Heart, which gives me 2 extra masks, is extremely important, and you will see this. If I did not have Unbreakable Heart, my run would have ended. You will see what happens. It's absolutely insane. So, this boss,
I see what you did there.
I do take my time. This is one of the bosses that takes me the longest, just because I know who's next, and I was so mad when I got hit there. And I think I got hit again coming up soon. Markoth is next.
He is so bad.
I hate Markoth.
Yeah, me too.
It is the ascended map, so it's just the platforms. It's not the flat. If you play them on regular attuned. So in my mind, here I am with Soul Tyrant. I'm like, I have to save as much soul and health as possible, because in my mind I know Markoth is after this, who's a beast. I hate him. He's annoying. But then even after Markoth, which I know I'm going to beat Markoth. Zote, I need as much health and soul against Zote. Zote has ruined no less than 3 of my Pantheon of Hollownest runs. Like, I do all of this. And if you're watching this and don't understand what happens, if I lose all my masks, if I die, this is over. Every single boss I just fought resets. It resets. So if you lose once, you're done. You're going all the way back to the beginning. So this is why, like I was saying before, it's one of the hardest achievements all time of any game, I believe. And I know a lot of people can back me up on that. So anyway, knowing that Zote has ruined 3 or 4 of my Pantheon of Hollownest runs, I'm like, I gotta tailor what I'm doing right now just for him. So that's why, you know, I am taking my time with this boss. I'm not rushing it. I'm not being super offensive like I was at the beginning. I am actually attacking and being defensive at the same time. So quicker, harder versions of Soulmaster. I try to stay on the left side, because if he does this thing, boom, I know I can hit him twice. If I was on the right side, the way that they're rotating, I can't hit them, and the orange orbs always would hit me. So I always stay towards the left side. Like right here, I'm gonna get 2 hits in. Boom, boom.
Yeah, this is like this and 2 of the bosses. Are the bosses that I come so close to beating on Ascended, but I don't.
I can do that part no problem on Radiant. This is the part that always I get hit once. Oh, there we go. He hit me. So this dude hit me 4 times, and I'm very annoyed. I'm very annoyed because I wanted my blue lifeblood masks while fighting Markov, and I feel like I could have done better against Soul Tyrant here. I mean, these guys are coming in fast. Super fast. There you go. I am coming up. I am kind of proud of, what I do and some of the evasive techniques I use coming up. So I always try to do my Great Nail Slage. That thing failed because he just hovers there. It's so dumb. And I miss and I get hit. And in my mind right now, I'm already stressing out. Because I have full health, not full health. Boom, boom. I got really lucky there. And that made up for it. And I try to heal. Oh, yeah. Dodge that quick. Okay, so in my mind, I'm like, okay, I'm back to full health. I got some soul. But I know his next phase is much harder. I forget what I do here. I just hit him. Oh, yeah. Abyss Shriek. And then get out of the Dream Shield. I try to charge it if he comes close so I can nail hit him. Boom. But then I get hit. Boom. Now, the Stalwart Shell does allow me to stay invulnerable a little longer. So once again, got kind of hit me there. So here's where it gets. I should have been more patient. Like right now, I'm patient. I'm not trying to attack him because I think I'm trying to just heal. I need to get my 2 masks back pretty soon. So once he starts that, I get over here to safety. I heal twice. The thing almost
so
hits me.
close.
I try to hit him there, and then I think this is towards the end, but I get hit a couple times. I am so annoyed again. I'm like, how is this happening? Boom, hit. There we go. Okay. I'm worried. I'm worried.
Now
I have 9 masks, no soul, and then this guy who I never should have saved. Never, ever, ever should have saved.
in deepness.
Not even in Deep Nest. I never even should have fought him in Bretta's Dream. And he goes that move right off the bat. Okay. There's some stuff coming up here. Why did I try to heal? Okay, hit. Okay, strategy. Here's my cheese strategy. It's not really cheese. I just go full offensive. And I heal. When I knock him down, I heal. I can't use my minion build because they would wake him up immediately. I got really lucky there. Oh my gosh. Avoid those. Try to hit him. Assault. Don't get hit by those because that's 2 masks. I just... complete offensive. And if he hits me, it's fine. I just need to get hits in. Like right now. Just going to town. Heal. Only 2 heals. Should be soon. Okay, and now I got him. And because of his explosion, I am able to get 1 more mask. Guys, I'm embarrassed about this next fight.
Oh gosh.
It almost ruined me.
Oh gosh.
It almost ruined me. Failed champion. I have come very close to beating on... See, I'm just lazy. I was playing lazy. Because I'm trying... So in my mind, my mindset is still offensive. And this guy will destroy you if you're not defensive. Got hit again.
You have beat this boss hitless.
Yes, I have.
But not right
Not officially on rate. Okay. Terrible there. In my mind, I'm like, oh my god. If I get hit 1 more time, I'm done. It's done. My run is done because it's 2 hits. Avoid the dumb things falling down. I gotta go heal quick. Here, I'm avoiding those. I cannot get hit more than twice. Otherwise, I'm done. Boom. He's coming again. He's coming towards me. Okay, I gotta jump over that. I know he's gonna fly towards me here. Quick. Hits me. And I'm like, okay, avoid the thing. If I got hit by a rock, got him. Now. Almost lost my run.
Luckily.
And you're going to see something here pretty soon.
Just watch closely.
Now. Feel that? That's my heartbeat while I was playing this. My boy, Nightmare King Grim, who I beat on Radiant. I'm just going to take a sec to talk about this. I've beat Nightmare King Grim on Radiant. I went before. How awesome of a boss he is. One of the coolest bosses ever. I love fighting him. And I always thought to myself, man, what if he ruins my Pantheon of Hollownest run? And I was like, could this be it? Could this be where my boy, Nightmare King Grim, who's never ruined my run, hits me? I'm going to rewind just a little bit. Let's go back to what just happened. This is just a sec. Because NKG, Nightmare King Grim, every single hit, just like Pure Vessel, is 2 masks. So here I am at 2 masks.
Things are getting insane. You got top 3 hardest bosses in the game coming in.
I am at 1 hit, and I am done. I am back to where my heartbeat. Oh my. I'm like, I have to be perfect. I have to be perfect. There is a chance to heal when he turns into bat form, but I cannot get hit once. Boom, I almost got hit there. Okay, and I'm not using any soul because I want to save my soul to heal. My God, that's risky. That was very risky of me doing that. I should have just avoided it. Okay, boom. Hit him twice. I'm not using any soul because I want to save it to heal some masks. Oh my gosh, I thought this was going to get me right here. I've done this so many times. Okay. Oh my gosh. So close. On my mind, I'm like, is he going to get me? Boom. Okay, I'm like, come on, turn into a bat. Turns into a bat. I can heal. And ladies and gents, this is where I knew I was going to beat him. I knew I was going to be safe. Because I can afford 1 hit. I'm at 4 masks. If I get hit, it'll be 2 masks. But another spoiler alert, guess what? I fight this whole fight without getting hit once. So technically, Radiant. So I started with 2 masks. If I would have gotten hit at the beginning, that would have been it. I get a bunch of souls. So now, if you see, I'm using some of my spells. I like doing that. I take my time, and I use Abyss Shriek. Oh, I didn't use Abyss Shriek there. But you can and get massive damage. Get up close. There you go. I heal again just for kicks and giggles. You know, you never want to underestimate, like what I said before. Even though I know that I can beat him on Radiant, the one tiny mistake and you're done. One tiny mistake. Alright, I'm like, come on, boy. So, in my mind, you know what's coming next. If you've ever done the Pantheon of Hollownest, you know that Pure Vessel is next. And Pure Vessel is no joke. Pure Vessel was one that I had to practice over and over and over again. Just like I did Nightmare right here. Like, I mastered Nightmare on Radiant. I mean, even in this fight, I don't get hit one time. It is really straight memorizing. And I had to do that with Pure Vessel. Now, Pure Vessel, I'll still get hit. I beat Pure Vessel on Ascended, not on Radiant, because his moveset is so fast. Reaction time is so quick. Okay.
It's like the easy sealed vessel, but
This
100 times harder.
is it. I'm like, okay. I'm thinking beyond Pure Vessel. What is going to help me beat Absolute Radiance? Health, I am not getting rid of my lifeblood.
You better not.
Sharp Shadow, yes. Number one, I think, key charm against Pure Vessel, Sharp Shadow. Then I'm just thinking to myself, gosh, what do I use?
Sharp Shadow.
Okay, Shaman Stone because I'm like, you know what? I want my most powerful spells.
Yes!
And Sprint
Boom.
makes me just a little bit faster.
Sprint Master.
So there is my build for Pure Vessel, and then we'll see what happens with Absolute Radiance.
Besides Wayward Compass, Sprint Master is the best one-notch charm.
Okay, I've got a lot of health. Here I am. I'm just Focused. I thought this was so cool the first time I saw this.
Yeah,
It was talking about the Pale King. Okay. Full soul, full health. I'm going to need it. So, at the beginning of this fight, I was nervous the first 10 seconds. I was out of sync. Immediately when this fight started, I was out of sync, and that's not good. But luckily, I was able to get in sync, like right after that parry right there. I'm in sync. I got this. So Sharp Shadow, avoid the thrones. Sharp Shadow there. Oh, perfect. I already got him. Sharp Shadow. See, every time I go through him, it hurts him. Sharp Shadow. Yeah, so he does hit me 2 or 3 times. But look at me. I mean, I haven't gotten hit yet. Boom, still not hit. Pretty soon. I think the tower, or the spikes get me. So, yep, right here. No?
Oh.
All right. Man, I'm just, there you go. Yeah. And then I'm kind of annoyed because I was doing so good. I'm glad I got, that's why I wanted Shaman Stone. Oh, I hate the tentacles. Now I just kind of do a offensive boom boom, use my spell because my maxed out spell, it's pretty close now. Here we go. I got annoyed I was sitting there, and this is where I was playing this by myself. I yelled so loud to my kids, get down here. They have seen me play the Absolute Radiance a few times at this level on the Pantheon of Hollownest, something I've never been able to do. I yelled for them to come on down. All 3 of my kids are right next to me. And guess what happens at the very first? I cannot believe it. I could not believe it. Here I am playing this, my kids watching me. And then guess what the first move is? Boom! Hit. In my mind, I was like, you've got to be kidding me.
When I saw that, I was like, yeah, well, this
is a... See, look, Weston just said, I got hit twice already. 4 masks gone, just like that. And this is where it's like a mix of, you have to be so careful, but you can't just not do anything because you will get destroyed. Oh my gosh, I just got hit 3 times. Oh my gosh. It's a mix of being careful, but you want to get him out of this phase. Like, you need to hit him because the more time that goes on, he's just going to get you. She's just going to get you. Apparently, Absolute Radiance is a girl. All right. Do I get hit again? I got hit 3 times. 6 masks gone. Look at all that that's coming. Here I am. I'm just running for my life. I hate the orbs so much. Hate them. Dodge them. Dodge those things coming down. I'm like, come on. Where's the next phase? Look at that dodge. Oh my gosh. Okay, here we go. Wow. Okay. In my mind, I know I've got good soul, so I can heal. I believe I get 5 masks back here. So not too bad. I got a quick heal. Yep. But no spells. I can't use any spells right now. And of course, as always, she cheats and goes all the way out there where I can't even hit her. And she just does the same thing. So boom, boom, I try to avoid. I get a couple hits in, and then poof, she's gone. Avoid. And I got really clutch there. Avoid those things. Man, I did pretty good avoiding those. I think I do get hit. Yep. Oh my gosh, I got hit twice. Healed once. Got hit again. All those masks gone. Here comes the orbs. Healed. At this point, I'm like, what do I do? What do I do? Coming at me. I'm like, I can't be super aggressive. I'll get destroyed. Barely dodged those, and then all of a sudden, this is where I knew. I was like, after this assault right here, she's going up. I think I got a little lucky right there. Avoid, and then look, I healed. Look at all that. I'm like, it's time.
You even said this is it.
I even said this is it.
And when I saw how many masks he had on this climb, I was like, yeah, he's gonna do it. Like I just thought.
And
to myself,
and I think
"This is it."
for the first time ever,
You didn't get hit.
I didn't get hit because guess what?
'Cause that's the hardest
Oh my
part.
gosh, here we go. This is it. Avoid, avoid, avoid. Got to hit a bunch. It's just going nuts. Every orb is 2 masks. Hit. Hit. I got 3 left.
Oh, and look at this clutch. He goes so clutch.
I got 2 left.
Yes.
One more hit.
One more hit.
One hit.
Get it.
Boom!
Boom! Boom!
The shouting.
Savage!
The amount
Savage!
of shouting
Savage!
that we were doing right there. I lost my voice.
Shouting.
Oh my gosh. And I'm still shouting, and it is the end of Absolute Radiance at the very end of Pantheon of Hollownest.
It's insane. Like, I could probably never.
Now,
Well, I could if I tried.
there's some really cool cutscenes that I thought was cool. I mean, these are on YouTube. Also, we are watching these in silence.
It takes forever.
So the void is coming on down. We finally got Godseeker. We are punishing Godseeker for watching all the fights. Now, because you'll see this in my main account, I gave Godseeker, there's in the junk pit, the delicate flower. Showed mercy. And so the void is gone.
She doesn't die.
Godseeker's gone. We don't know where. Delicate flowers. Choom. Wow.
It's so sick.
Now, there have been so many games that I've gotten platinums on. My most recent game that I went all in was Crash 4 when it came out a couple of years ago. And I got everything except the platinum trophy because I wasn't able to get all the platinum relics. And I thought Hollow Knight was going to be the same.
But it wasn't.
And when I did this, it proved that nope, I was able to get the gold trophy for beating the Pantheon of Hollownest, gold trophy for 112%, and then it dropped the platinum trophy for Hollow Knight. This is one of my favorite pictures of all time because I have overcome this game and the Pantheon of Hollownest. So guys, thank you so much for watching. Really appreciate it. Awesome game. Love this game. Probably my #1 favorite game of all time. Ryan and Weston out.